Hey guys, how's it going? It's Melanie. If you're new, then a very big welcome to the channel. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday, so if you liked this video or have seen any other videos and you liked those, then definitely be sure to subscribe so you can see future videos. Now, for today's video, I am going to be doing another movie review. This is my second one that I have done. So if you haven't seen the first one, be sure to check that one out. It was a review of Spider-Man Homecoming, which I absolutely loved. And this one, sticking kind of with the theme, is a review of Thor Ragnarok, which I just saw a couple of days ago, so it's still pretty fresh in my mind, I would say. So overall, this movie was absolutely amazing in my opinion. I really loved it and I would definitely be willing to go see it again. It had, I think, a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you know it has to be pretty good. But if you don't believe them, and if you don't believe the review that I'm about to give, then make sure you go check it out for yourself to see what you think of it. I thought it was a pretty good twist, kind of, on it. Well, not on it, but on the different movies. This one was really, really funny and made a lot of jokes and was just very humorous. And so I wasn't really used to that from them. I mean, a lot of the Marvel movies, yes, did make jokes and stuff, but this one made especially sure to add in a lot of jokes and a lot of humor and just in general have people laughing. Now, when I went and saw this, I guess it was on opening day. I looked up the release date of the movie after I saw it and it said it was on the 3rd, but I went and saw it on the 2nd, so I don't really know, some confusion there. But I have gone to see quite a few movies in a movie theater, and I saw this one in IMAX, which made it especially amazing. It was in IMAX, so it was very loud and just awesome, and it was also in 3D, so that made it especially even more awesome. But anywho, I have been to a lot of movies, but I have been to very few where people have clapped at the end, and I swear to God, like, the whole entire audience after that movie was clapping for it. So that also shows that it was like super great, obviously. Again, if you don't believe me, then go check it out. But I just wanted to leave some comments on the stuff that I thought was especially great. I already mentioned the humor thing and all of the jokes in it, which I really appreciated. I also thought that it was really, really cool that it had two super awesome, like, badass women as like characters in it. One that was evil and one that was good, so that makes it even more cool in my own opinion. And the evil one, if you don't know anything about the movie, was Hela. And honestly, I just thought that that character portrayal was super great, and like it was such a, like, I don't need no man type of thing, and I thought that that was really cool. And then the other notable, like, main woman character was in it for revenge and trying, like, there was a history there with it, so that was pretty cool. I'm sorry in advance, or maybe not in advance enough. I don't really have, like, all of my strings of thoughts like together, so it's gonna be kind of jumbled and I might come back to things and get confused, but I'm going to try and not do that, so please bear with me. Anywho, my probably favorite thing about this movie is a very fangirl type thing to have a favorite thing about, but that was, first of all, two of my favorite, like, okay, well, not really superheroes because one of them's not. Two of my favorite Marvel characters, which would be Loki and Doctor Strange, were in this movie together, which was absolutely amazing for me. But the real kicker to this was that not only were two of my favorite characters in the same movie together, but Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Hiddleston are actually my two like very favorite actors. So to see them together in this movie made it super amazing for me, and I was just so over the moon ecstatic to see them together. Now, to be honest, I don't really know if I have a whole lot more to say about this. I didn't exactly jot things down that I specifically wanted to talk about, so I might actually be forgetting some things, or I might not. But in general, I thought, like I said, that this movie was really, really great. There was a character that, like, was kind of cowardice and then decided to not be and, like, to really help the good guys, which I thought was awesome. The movie in general was like, it had its funny moments, it had its emotional moments, and of course it had super duper action-packed moments. I did notice that Mr. Banner looked kind of older in this movie than when I last saw him, so I don't know exactly what could be said about that, if it's just the actor or if it's the character and they're just kind of hinting at anything or not. I don't really know. I thought that the fighting characters, I can't really remember a lot of these names, but there's this like big rock guy. Oh, I sound like the fakest fan that there is right now. But in like the fighting characters for the arena that are going to fight and stuff, there's this like really big rock guy, and I just love that character so much. His voice was like higher pitched than you would expect, and he was like silly and funny and a little bit dumb, but that is absolutely okay. He was really, really great too. I guess of that specific planet with the fighting arena and stuff, the main guy for that would technically be a bad guy as well, and he was kind of funny and cool, and I really loved the actor that played him, and I don't really think I have a lot more to say about that. If you do go see the movie, definitely be sure to stay around for the after credit scenes. There are always after credit scenes for Marvel movies, in case you have been living under a rock for so long and didn't know this. But I really don't think I have a lot more to say about this, so it's probably a pretty lame review, but I just wanted to get my opinions out there and have them heard, because that is kind of what YouTube is for. So, funny movie with lots of humor. So it's not as serious of a movie, but it is definitely serious still. It's just serious while also being lighthearted. Two favorite actors together in the movie, even if it was for like 15 seconds, it was absolutely spectacular. I love Doctor Strange, and Thor meeting Doctor Strange was just so funny and bizarre, especially for Thor, but that is really all I have, I guess. So, you know, 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. It got like 100% from me, even though I kind of would give a lot of things 100%. But please definitely go check it out if you like these kind of movies, because it was so good and definitely deserves to be watched by people. And that is all I have to say about this. If you don't believe me or Rotten Tomatoes, or you just want to find out for yourself, then go do that. Go see it for yourself. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up to let me know. I'm really bad at these kind of things, but if you did like it, then obviously liking it and giving it a thumbs up would let me know that even though I'm kind of bad at these, it would be absolutely okay for me to do more of these movie reviews in the future. Leave a comment if you've seen it already, and let me know who your favorite character was, what your favorite part of the movie was. Again, mine was probably just in general seeing Doctor Strange, honestly, and Loki. You know, 2 favorite characters. That was enough for me to make the movie 100% review. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, that is all I have for you. Bye guys!